Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to. They inflated his ego, and he's taking it out on everybody, and you know.
I get what how Thelma had to do everything. Because if this is weird, I see before I used to defend, I'm like,
same. I hated the fact that I ever came to his defense. Like, somebody doesn't need to tell you they see you as less before they, like, he has said it to all of us. I don't rate people in this house. That's what that means.
You could say,
and I don't need you to rate me. I just need you to respect me.
Yeah.
Or show
you want to
respect.
see me outside to even say that one, telling me, I'm here. IMISI, you're here. Who are you? If you be waiting, you can't do for here. We be say all of us.
IMISI has advices, yes, but
no. Me, I'm saying that you can't. I'm talking about talking to somebody in a way. That's all I'm saying.
Like, he lacks compassion, he lacks respect, and he lacks humility. Those three things you can't buy them. If you don't have it, you don't have it. No matter how that's one thing about God. And see, God will do.
I'm not gonna lie, even if you were some people that came across that way, I say, okay, I understand why, because you get this one, you do this. Nothing.
That's just one thing about God. The way God will teach you a lesson, to be somebody that you don't think is deserving, that God will now give everything that you're looking for, because you really.
And also, I also feel like the people don't tell him plenty say he's top 5. I think.
No. Because I asked him one day, I was like, who are your top 5? He mentioned Bryce, he mentioned Thelma, I mentioned himself. He said myself, Bryce, Thelma. I just look, I said, nice. I said, Before I never see person mention myself. Now always other people.
He mentioned you?
No, he said myself as in me fits.
Tell him that he feels that he has done a lot of things. If he wins, no problem. But my own is that I can't just say.
I really want, if anything, if I don't win by the grace of God, I want IMISI to win. I want someone who he thinks doesn't deserve it. To be,
and he would, and I'm going to tweet something.
Be the most celebrated.
I will start with a tweet that I will just be like, you know what? Because it's something that's
someone who he thinks is shit to be the most celebrated. Let everybody. I will
remind him and say, "Shebi, this is not the person where you say you're up shit."
Because you're not God. You don't make the final say for anything.
Body.
You don't.
This is Big Brother. Will the head of house please come to the diary room to collect batteries for a battery change?
My own is not even, the man is that at the end of the day, he's not a Christian. So a part of me is telling myself that at the same time too, as a Christian, it's the way you would talk, because God's grace is sufficient.
God, not even a Christian, as someone who just believes in a God that they serve, who believes in just, you don't even have to be a Christian to be a good person. Do you know that? You don't have to be a Christian to be respectful. You don't have to be a Christian to have compassion for human beings and to know that I've hurt these people. I don't need to say certain things.
But you don't do public apology before now.
You don't do public apology.
Yes, now look at that day when you do something, when you can apologize to these people then.
I don't know.
You don't do public apology now.
I don't even remember. I don't remember all these things.
So you say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did this and that.
I don't even remember. That means, I feel like that public apology was just for because it never changed after that. The mic.
The fuck?
The fuck?
No, don't know. I apologize for it. He did it in storage room, yeah.
I did. That time I still didn't used to pay attention to him, so I didn't even know.
What are we talking about?
Your best friend.
Your bestie on feet.
Yeah.
I probably apologize for which offense.
I apologize to Thelma and this thing now. I still remember that day that he gathered everybody and said, I just want to apologize. Then when I said, okay, no problem. You guys fast forward. How good you guys have forgotten.
I remember there was a time he gathered everybody, bro.
He has apologized. That his behavior lately, this one.
My guy,
I beg.
I think he's going on.
Now your what?
Serious. I think he's going on.
I don't go home.
Why would you think he's going home? Person will do it, maybe day top 5. He might be top 5.
I see person to go out. Yeah, I think he has.
Take a voluntary exit.
All the stuff said out already. He's not participating in the wheelchair today. He's just seated there, not doing anything. He's taking stuff down.
All these things, see, all these things is just for
drama, faith. Jason, this is part of the script.
You want to make another bet?
Jason, you know go come out and you know they go anywhere.
Do you want to make another bet, Kola?
See,
You now.
They whine me. Person will do all those drama.
No.
But is it voluntary or is it that what? What is it?
I think it's voluntary because I think what happened is that firstly, you know that faith has a lot of pride.
Who no get pride?
Wait, his own is let me explain my own perspective of what happened. So, say what?
Say what he said to everybody about him in the foundation. All of us know.
No, that's not the issue.
So what's
this morning when they were sharing duties, he was not talking, and.
This are you are here. No, I was beside your bed. Please. This evening, this night. After. You guys should stop now. Look what I'm over. The picture is there. Please, no, I'll help you find my phone because I do.
My child, I hope he's in safe hands, though.
Have you found Aide? Have you found it? So I found him. No, I've not. I'm still searching. Zita, Bobby, one, can you bring out Aide, please? It's not even funny again. I did not disturb anybody. Oh. Yeah?
So Fitz started packing his things yesterday night, and I was like, this one that Fitz is clearing out his cupboard and his drawers, everything, like his, you know, where he hangs his clothes and everything. And I'm like, this is kind of strange seeing him packing out his stuff. But I didn't say anything, and quite frankly, I didn't make a video out of it, even though I was a bit curious. I just made the videos I needed to do and posted them this morning. So today in the morning, Fitz was called into the diary room, and much later he started packing his things out. Now I'm seeing MIDE and KOLA talking about Fitz. As a matter of fact, a lot of conversations has been happening online about the possibility that Fitz wants to take a voluntary exit. in the morning when they were sharing chores, everybody was, saying what they are going to do and all of that. When he got to Faith's turn, he refused to say what he wanted to do. Rather, he used his hands. He was pointing up, and Sultana was like, she does not understand what he means or by pointing up, right? So she told him to speak up, and that she's not deaf or dumb, right? So the next thing, Fit didn't. He kept on, I think, just gesturing up. So she was like, okay, if you're not going to speak to say what chore you would like to do, then you have toilet duties. Fit is going to wash the toilet and the bathroom, I think. And he just gave her a fuck you sign with both hands. And she was like, oh, you're saying that to me. That's fine. And then he left basically the lounge. Fast forward to much later, he had packed all these things to, I think, the storeroom and stuff like that. So people are saying that he wants to take a voluntary exit. Now, this whole thing, Fed has not spoken for a long time. Let's not say a long time, since his altercation with Koyi and the rest of the people after he tore up his wager task, ideas, and had that fallout with lots of the housemates. And I think it was MIDE that was saying, can they stop speaking with Faith? Can they stop? I think he decided to turn the villain and take their words, out on them and choose rather to stop speaking with them at the end of the day. I think that is what happened. So now Faith hasn't spoken to people. It's not like he hasn't spoken a word, but like you can literally count the number of times. I mean, the time that Zita got that strike, he came, patted her on the shoulder and left. But I didn't hear him say anything, right? So apart from that, I've not really seen him talk or anything. He goes about the house, he does his stuff. Yesterday night, I think, today again, when he was packing out all of his stuff, music was playing, he was dancing. That was it. There's not been a lot of activity from Faith's end. So people are speculating that it's possible that he's taking voluntary exit. Now, based on what, MIDE and KOLA have been saying, they literally have been just bashing him, that he's condescending, he lacks empathy, he behaves like he is playing God, and all of that. And I'm like, coming from people that actually also had the same attitude, these people were condescending. Is it because Thelma is no longer around and Bright is no longer around, all of a sudden they think that Faith is the condescending person? Yes, Faith is condescending. I am not even defending that. Faith is condescending. He talks down at people. But if there is anybody that should judge Faith's condescension, it shouldn't be MIDE, especially not MIDE. KOLA's own condescension is he wraps it up in criticism. Okay, not necessarily open condescension. And for the most part, he tries to be a bridge, so you don't always see it. But MIDE looks at people, MIDE, from facial expression to things she says, screams condescension. And yes, she's the person that is bashing Faith, that is condescending and all of that. And I am really just, wow, you guys, the way people whitewash themselves on this show, I have never seen a season where housemates have whitewashed themselves as much as these housemates have done. It's like everybody be saint except the next person that they are hating on. Because there is no way that someone is going to come out here and talk about Faith's condescension and talk about how he's not God and how he's not a good person because he's condescending. Okay, look at yourself in the mirror, because you guys literally had a cabal where all you did was look down on other housemates. Literally. You literally look down on every other housemate that didn't have your aesthetics, that didn't belong in your... As a matter of fact, even someone can belong in your cabal and you still look down on the person. I mean, you people had a conclave of people with condescension as their other names. right? Like you literally had that, and now you are the one that is coming out, like you are coming to defend IMISI, the same IMISI that you looked down on, literally the same IMISI that you fed to the wolves because she did not go your way, she did not do your bidding, she did not behave how you wanted her to behave. You literally fed her to the wolves, and here you are, you know, like coming to IMISI's defense as though you too did not say those exact same things to her in different ways and in different forms through your attitude and through the way that you behaved towards her and treated her in the house. It is actually really interesting to me, the way that people will whitewash themselves. And I'm not here defending Faith, okay? I am not defending him. I really don't condone condescension, and Faith has been condescending in that way. But these guys, they don't have the moral backing to looking down on Faith, right? To criticize Faith and to judge him. Yes, I think judging is the right word. They don't. They can't. They have no moral high ground to stand on to judge Faith, because if they put Faith and MIDE and her cabal together in the same, like, and judge them from the way that they look at people and the way that they treat people, they are probably competing for scores for condescension. They themselves used to be condescending towards Faith. Do you get, like, so they may even have a higher score. So, all of a sudden, someone looks down on others, and because you are the person that is being looked down on, you have a problem. But you built a whole cabal based on how you people competed in looking down on other housemates. They shouldn't even mention IMISI in this their conversation. Leave IMISI out of it. IMISI is not... talk about the way that he looks down on you. You are too big that you don't think Faith looks down on you. Use your own as example. Now you're making it look like you're fighting for IMISI, how you want IMISI to win so that it will look like someone that does not deserve it. So IMISI is an example of someone that does not deserve to win now in your own books, so that you can use IMISI to settle scores. Please leave IMISI out of it. I'm not... like, the whole conversation was just really irritating to me to watch and to listen to, because if you say, why are you bringing IMISI into the conversation? Like, you are using IMISI to score cheap points. You want to talk about Faith, talk about Faith. Has Faith not been condescending towards you? Or you are rebuffing it because you are too big for someone to be condescending towards? Like, I don't understand. Collect your condescension and go, like, collect. They looked down on you too. Maybe you are too in your head, you are too delusional to even think that someone can be condescending towards you. It's just, this whole thing was just, I just need to say, anyways, if Faith is taking voluntary exit for his mental health, good for him. He has fans, they will contribute for him, but MIDE shouldn't have a say in that.